Hi, gun people. So this is the news that we get today. Fox 5. This was on December 20th. Police chase ends with surrender in front of family medicine practice. And here is the big news with absolutely zero details. A police chase lasted nearly an hour. Ended peacefully when the driver surrendered. Doesn't that sound nice? Nowhere in here does it say the officer let the dog attack and chew on this guy for no damn reason whatsoever. I mean, cops' behavior just freaking... And then I got the cop lovers coming here telling me, oh, you're always picking on the cop, you don't understand. Dude, there's just no justification for the shit they do nowadays. A dark-colored and chased. Doesn't say failure to yield to officers for traffic violations. Big crime here. What do you do? Went 2 miles over the speed limit. Failed to yield, so we need to attack him with a dog. Really? So the guy gets out and gives up. Here's a video. Okay, so here's... The dude's going like... Looks like 20 miles an hour. He ain't even really speeding. He's just not pulling over.
To the intersection, almost getting into an accident.
He makes a nice, calm turn. The cop is the one that's danger, tries to pass him and speed up.
There with another vehicle going the opposite direction, so
that was really the first close.
Notice the cop went in the outbound, didn't stay behind him. Which one of these is more of a danger here? Rick, you're just picking on the cop. That's probably CHP. I noticed the little star. It says Rancho Cucamonga, but we'll see.
Call that we've seen.
So that's the first time that we've seen.
Wow, man, that guy's driving like a maniac. Look at the way he's taking those sharp turns and speeding and running. Wow, on a traffic violation. Ooh, that's some tax dollars we're going to lose. Let's get medical bills. Let's have the dog attack him. Let's tow his car. Let's justify all our cool bat toys.
Anything out of normal driving. I mean, most of the other stoplights he stopped for, and then and then so that was the first kind of aggressive kind of move. But you can see we're getting into.
So now he's going to get out of the car and watch him walk to this door and put his hands up.
Smaller streets here, kind of mixed industrial and residential. The farther we go north,
okay, you see suspect? Pretty dangerous. Look at him. Running, fleeing, throwing things, throwing drugs, weapons. Violent guy. Committed a traffic offense. Walks away from his car.
And get more into residential areas. So,
making a turn here into some sort of a driveway, Kevin, and it looks like a parking lot of a business, perhaps.
Well, this is where they could get boxed in. So
right.
Went on Arrow Street and then now on.
So the news media is like, oh, there's people on the roof. They must have known they were coming. It looks like they're doing roof repair, people. These people didn't run up here when this guy pulled in. If they are up here hiding, they're hiding from the cops. Because they know the cops are going to show up and spray and pray and shoot everybody. So, but anyway, let's watch this.
Red Oak was the last. So going into some kind of a parking structure, what looks like to be some sort of an office complex there, and some of the trees now obscuring our view. But let's see if we can get a better look. Looks like the.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. I think there's a cop over here. I thought there was another one here. With guns out. Look at that shiny head. Ooh, I bet you shine that up with a glazed donut. Anyway, so we 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 cops got their guns out and a guy with a dog. The guy walked away from his car. He pulled over and stopped.
The driver.
Okay, somebody tell me when the dog should be released.
Some of the trees here obscuring our view, but the officers are out, so it looks like the driver did get out. They have their guns drawn. And now approaching the suspect. You see people there on the roof.
Already. So you can think then that the suspect was in touch with somebody at this building.
No, you can't think that. They were working on a freaking roof, you idiots. Okay, so here's the non-compliant guy. Obviously, his hands are out. He's probably concealing a machete or a submachine gun in the palm of this hand, and the officers are in fear of their life. Or they didn't like his socks. The guy kneels down and puts his hands out. 2 cops have guns on him and a dog. They have 4 or 5 cops there. All right, somebody tell me when they think the dog should be released.
Perhaps, and said, "I'm coming."
K-9 out there now. No doubt they're telling the suspect, giving commands to the suspect to put his or her hands up. It did look like he
very non-compliant, kneeling, putting his hands up. Man, this guy's a clear danger. All the cop lovers will be here. Rick, you don't know if he had a machete in his ankle. He could have pulled it in 21 feet. And cops, it's a dangerous job. We've had to call the fire department. And they're like blocking a highway. They're in danger too. Freaking idiots. There's no reason this dog should bite this guy.
So the driver did come out with his hands up as he was walking into the entryway there. So
Right. So
Yeah, that's just great. This guy's here. All these cops are here. And they let this dog chew on this guy for no freaking reason. And we wonder why people are losing respect and hate the freaking cops and don't trust them. This is just outrageous, people. I worked at K-9 for freaking, I don't know how many years. You just don't let your dog go for no damn reason. You have multiple cops. There's less lethal force. I know some expert's going to come here. Well, Rick, a dog is less lethal. No shit. Anything other than shooting him is less lethal. But that doesn't mean you need to beat the hell out of him with a baton in the head. I mean, good grief. You have cops there. He had his hands out. Two cops could have walked up with one guy covering and grabbed a wrist on each side of the guy and took him to the ground. I mean, to release a dog in this situation is absolutely abusive. It's unjustified. It's excessive. And this is why I've been saying for years that cops ought to lose their attack dogs. The courts ought to say, you guys don't know how to use them. You're out there releasing your freaking dog on 2-year-old in freaking high chairs because they got food and you're afraid they're going to throw some food at you. So you're losing your freaking dog. This is outrageous to me.
Kevin, it seems that he may have been in touch with somebody inside this building, why people were already so quick to be on the roof.
And now the news media is just making up shit.
As we're getting a look at this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cops, dog chewing on you. Who would have a problem if these 5 cops were standing here and this cop was punching this guy in the face? Would everybody say that's excessive, man? The guy's not fighting back. He's just punching him in the face. Of course it would be. Then how is it not excessive when 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cops are standing here and they're allowing a dog to chew on this guy? Absolutely outrageous.
The suspect now looks like he's on his knees.
No, he's not on his knees. He's on his back. Freaking idiots.
Yeah, we're just construction workers on the roof there, so they just happen to be up there. But you can see that this area is. It looks like it's going to be a medical.
Dog's still on him. Got this cop kneeling on him. This cop's kneeling in his crotch. This guy's standing here. This guy's standing here. Dog's still on him. Nobody's removed the dog yet.
Building, so. He may have known someone.
Maybe he has the dog off now. Maybe I didn't see that.
K-9 is let out and has got the suspect for the takedown here because clearly he wasn't obeying.
Clearly he wasn't obeying. He had his hands up like he was trying to make a quick getaway and fly away. Clearly he was on his knees in a threat because he could have ran off on his knees at the speed of light and beat all the frickin' off. This is just outrageous.
Something as the K-9 took him down. There's something that's on the ground. Oh, yeah, that's a shoe.
My shoe! Get your goony goo goo big foot running down my stairwell. Doom, doom, doom. My shoe!
Okay. And it looks like the suspect is now in custody.
Aspen Family Medicine and Geriatrics.
Oh, I actually got to give the bald guy some credit here. I think he did a nice figure 4, which I don't know why cops don't do that. When you cross legs, well, he's not doing it here.
The K-9 is let out and has got the suspect for the takedown here.
One leg. Okay, he just does it one leg.
He wasn't obeying.
It would have been better if he put this leg over it and bend them both in. He's kind of putting like a little bit of a twist arm, bar arm on the ankle, and that's a good way to control him. It's not necessary. It's a good way to increase pain. It's a good way to use more force than necessary. The guy's not even fighting. I haven't seen a guy resist not one iota. I mean, I don't even see him kicking or trying to push. I didn't even see him resist the dog. Out freaking rageous. All right, we'll end that there. I know. Everybody come here. You're always picking on the cops, Rick. They're heroes. They have their own flag they stole from America. Whatever.